morning, USA.
Yo 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 yo.
Jess Hilarious.
Good morning.
Charlamagne the guy.
Peace to the planet. It's Tuesday. How y'all feel out there? I feel blessed, black, and highly favored. Happy to be here. Another day to serve our beautiful listeners.
That's right. How you feeling, Jess?
Good morning. Look, y'all, I was wondering, right? Look, because y'all been married for a while. How do y'all keep reinventing Valentine's Day?
Reinventing it?
Yeah, because it's not reinventing. Well, how do y'all celebrate?
Again.
Basically, make it special, make her feel great, and how do they make you feel great? Because it's not. I've never felt like it's all about the women. It's not about the women. It's about the couple. How, what do y'all do? Do y'all just be chilling? Do y'all spend massive amount of money every year?
No.
Is it okay?
If you don't do anything and you haven't done anything for a long time, then that's what is expected on Valentine's Day. And then you can say silly stuff like every day is Valentine's Day.
I hate that. I hate that, yo. That's the first thing somebody would say. Yo, every day is
Valentine's
Christmas
Day. It's the truth, though. It's just a day. I don't even know what day it is.
But you know what? I don't go out on Valentine's Day. Every time we go out with the wife, we never have a good time. Like, they try to rush you in and out. They seem like they cook the food fast because there's so many people there. It's
and they trying to get their
no
money.
No matter what restaurant. Yeah, so flowers are extra expensive. Everything is extra expensive on Valentine's Day. So Valentine's Day, we just spend at the crib. We just watch movies, just date night
chill,
at the crib.
Relax.
And then we go out the day before and day after. But we spend it's a couple days. But the Valentine's Day going out and they rush you out the restaurant. And the restaurant's cooking fast to get more people in.
Yeah, don't let society pressure you into having to celebrate on that day. It's too much pressure for no reason.
It's a lot.
And Trump putting tariffs on everything.
I know.
He putting tariffs on countries that have a lot of Valentine's Day stuff. I don't know if that's true, but that's a good excuse.
You're true. So chocolate. You're true. No,
I don't know that. I don't know that to be true. I don't know.
But it's chocolate. You like chocolate.
I don't even know where chocolate comes from.
I don't know.
We grow flowers here.
But we get a majority of them from Canada.
Well, no, I don't know about that. I don't. What?
That's what you read yesterday on the list. You was like,
I ain't think nothing about no flowers and chocolate.
Mexico was avocados.
Hershey, Pennsylvania is right up the street. Okay, they make chocolate there. All I'm simply saying is Valentine's Day is just another day. Don't put too much pressure on yourself.
I have a dinner, right? And instead of taking, I don't know. Chris was like, man, a
Mexicans
dinner.
celebrate Valentine's Day?
First of all, he do. This what mine do. But I wanted Shayna to come, right? And I'm trying to get her to wear a gown, a dress.
Studs celebrate Valentine's Day?
Yes, they do. What do you mean they regular people? Like, what are you talking about? Yes, they do. They celebrate it.
Okay.
And she's all, a dress, girl, what? It's like, I don't want her in no suit at the dinner because it's a formal event.
How you going to bring a third person to a date on Valentine's?
No, because she going to have a date.
And she got to wear a suit?
Yes, because the girl that she's bringing is wearing a dress.
For real.
Yeah, they can't. No, people won't think they're homegirls if they come and wear a dress together. Like, no.
Just wear sweatsuits like they always do.
Who, studs?
Yes.
No.
Matching sweatsuits?
Studs don't date each other.
Oh, studs don't date each other?
No, that is against the rule book. That is like rule book number one.
That's gay?
Yeah, that's double gay. That's too much. This
oh, Lord. Mexicans celebrate Valentine's Day on February 14th. They call it Dia del Amor y la Amistad, which translates to Day of Love and Friendship. And that's what Valentine's Day should be. That's what every day should be, a day of love and friendship.
Okay, why do we need that Mexican fact?
Because you dating a Mexican.
Yeah, I already knew that. Like, what are you talking about? Anyway.
You ready to get the show cracking?
Yes, we are.
All right, well, let's get the show cracking. When we come back, we got front page news. Morgan will be breaking down everything. And, of course, get it off your chest, 800-585-1051. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are The Breakfast Club. Let's get in some front page news. Good morning, Morgan.
Good morning, DJ MV, Charlamagne the God, and Jess Hilarious. Y'all doing all right this morning?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so here's the latest in the front page news. We'll talk tariffs, securing the border, but first, it is Black History Month. But the reality is not so much in the military, as celebrations have been canceled with Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth saying identity months are dead at DOD. This comes as the federal government is starting to end cultural diversity celebrations. The Department of Defense and the Department of Transportation announced over the weekend that officials won't commemorate Cultural Awareness Months going forward. This will end the recognition of months like Black History Month, Women's History Month, Pride Month among federal officials. Now, the new leader of the Department of Defense, Pete Hegseth, confirmed there will be no celebrations of, quote, immutable characteristics among employees. The changes come following President Trump's claims that diversity programs were responsible for the deadly mid-air collision over Washington, D.C. Any thoughts?
Does he not understand that this? I would think that this helps to raise the morale of
right.
people in the military. Like, everybody wants to be seen. Everybody wants to be represented. Whether you black, whether you Latino, whether you a woman, Asian. Whatever it is, Asian. Like, if you want to rep your set. While you're repping the American military, you still want to rep your individual set. And I think that's one of the cool things about the military, that, regardless of what you are, it brings everybody together in this one, uniformed faction.
But I think it's obvious that Trump doesn't care. He doesn't, and I don't think anybody that's under his reign cares about any of that.
But to Charlamagne's point, it could boost morale to at least be celebrated on a celebrate your culture, celebrate your heritage,
that's
celebrate
right.
something about yourself outside of what you are doing for your service that you're doing for the military.
No Cinco de Mayo?
Hey,
you know what I'm saying?
Definitely
Why
not.
they out there in the
Definitely
field?
not.
I'm serious. They out there in the field. They want to drink some tequila, eat some tacos. Like, we can't celebrate each other?
Listen, you segueing right into what I'm trying to talk about. So U.S. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth said it's a new era at the southern border. So all that Cinco de Mayo, tacos, tequila stuff you talking about? Nah. Hegseth, along with border czar Tom Homan, visited El Paso, Texas on Monday to meet with troops manning the border, saying it's time for the U.S. to gain control of the border with Mexico. Let's hear more from Pete Hegseth.
Guys and gals of my generation have spent decades in foreign countries guarding other people's borders. It's about time we secure our own border. The charge that the president has given us to get 100% operational control of the southern border.
So Hegseth also blamed the Biden administration for allowing undocumented migrants to come into the country. This, of course, comes as Trump declared a national emergency at the border, signed several executive orders to crack down on immigration at the start of his second term.
I want them to get the border under control. I just don't understand why they being fun police with everything else. Like, what does, people not being able to represent, I guess, their individual identities, what that got to do with getting the border under control?
Nothing.
Oh, it's all about the border. Everything boils down and boils back to the border. I mean, helicopter crashes, plane crashes, it's DEI and the border. I'm not sure. I don't know. But speaking of Mexico, we were talking about tariffs yesterday, right? Tariffs on Mexico and Canada. Well, they will be put on hold for a month following meetings with officials. President Trump's decision comes after he met with Mexican President Claudia Sheinbaum on Monday and Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau later that afternoon. In a post on X, Sheinbaum said Mexico will send 10,000 National Guard members to the U.S. border to prevent drug trafficking into the U.S. On Truth Social, Trump said the U.S. will negotiate with Mexico to attempt to get a deal done regarding tariffs between the two countries. He spoke more about that at the White House yesterday. Here's what President Trump had to say on tariffs in Mexico.
And we're going to have a big negotiation with Mexico. I'll be involved too, and President Sheinbaum will be involved to see whether or not we can work something out on the tariffs. We've agreed to talk and consider various other things. We haven't agreed on tariffs yet, and maybe we will, maybe we won't, but we have a very good relationship.
In regards to Canada, Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau said on social media that after a good call with Trump, Canada will implement a $1.3 billion plan to reinforce the 10,000 frontline personnel working to protect the border and stopping the flow of fentanyl. Tariffs against China are still set to go in effect, although Trump said a deal could be made to avoid them. When asked about Canada, what he would do to change the tariffs, Trump said he would like to see Canada become the 51st U.S. state. So...
what else we got, man? Super Bowl Sunday?
Super Bowl Sunday, yeah. Super Bowl Sunday.
I'm not about to exhaust myself with this foolishness. Okay.
Well, I will tell you, since you are based in New York Mayor Eric Adams, he said his team is reviewing on how the tariffs will impact New Yorkers. He said that he's going to approach it and basically work with the administration. We've heard this before, and he reiterated that the borders do need to be safe. Of course, this is a warning call, you guys. Things have been pushed back for about a month, so keep in mind that if these tariffs are in place, things like maple syrup, beer, whiskey, lobster, eggs, beef, pork, salmon, wheat, cheese, tequila, like you said earlier, avocado, peppers, beans, mangoes, limes, things like that will be impacted. So you might want to just go ahead and head out to the store and stock up on those things, possibly. Also, domestic domestic and foreign auto industry will stand to be impacted, along with gas, energy, steel. So, yeah, we'll keep you guys posted as to what's going on with the tariffs. And in the next hour, we'll talk about the Sovereign Wealth Fund. Yay.
Now, you mentioned the mayor of New York back working. I know he was sick at one time and he was taking a couple of days off, but he's back working.
Yes, he is. He is back in the fold.
Okay. All right. Well, that is front page news. Now, get it off your chest. 800-585-1051. If you need to vent, phone lines are wide open again. 800-585-1051. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club. This is your time to get it off your chest, whether you're mad or blessed.
I hate the way that you walk, the way that you talk. I hate the way that you dress. Everything with me is blessed.
Call up now. 800-585-1051.
Not just me. I'm what the culture feeling.
Hello. Who's this?
Good morning. This is James calling from North Carolina.
What's up, James? Get it off your chest, brother.
Nothing much. Good morning, everyone. Jazzy Jess, what's up?
What's up?
I saw this advertisement on Instagram the other day about these sneakers that they're for men. They give you 3 inches of height. They like lifts. And it had me thinking, at first I was like, that's a pretty good idea. But then I thought, isn't that lying kind of like
that is ridiculous.
With,
that is so lame. Why would you want to do that? That's so corny. Why can't we just be happy with what God gave us?
Because what if he's like 4'11" and he's sick of it?
He's still 4'11", even in them sneakers. And you're going to look extra dumb when you come out them sneakers in front of the whatever girl you're trying to impress. She's going to be like, what happened?
That's what I was getting to. That's what I was getting to, Charlamagne. Like, isn't that lying? Kind of like with women with the weave and the push-up balls and all that stuff?
Yes.
Excuse me?
Yeah, a lot of people use those sneakers, and they say those sneakers actually work, and you can't tell. Like, they look natural. And they even got something else where they put a heel in the sneaker to make you look a little tall as well.
Yeah, they look natural until you take them off. Imagine you meet the girl of your dreams talking about you. I met this dude. He about 5'9",
Right.
5'10".
Right.
Until you take them sneakers off. And then she's like, what the hell?
He a clown, though, because he literally just was like out wigs and push-up bras. That is totally different. What are you talking about?
It's the same thing.
No, it's
the
not.
same thing. You meet this girl, she got big ass breasts, and then she take off her bra.
The breasts still big. They just not perky.
They're just not sitting up. Like, they're
just not perky. Them
they're on the floor.
But to take off your shoes and be like 5'5", and I thought you was 5'8" is disrespectful.
That is.
Or the same thing. You got beautiful hair. You think your hair is so beautiful, and then she put the wig on the side. The same thing.
I don't mind a wig.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Same thing.
A wig is different because a wig, it's not like she's trying to pretend that her hair is actually her hair with a wig. You know it's a wig.
You trying to act like you Will Smith with you Carlton.
Now I got to freaking Jazzy Jeff you and throw your ass up.
Right.
Jesus. Thank you, Robert.
He done ordered them.
He
ordered them already.
He definitely ordered them. He ordered every color.
Yep.
Hello, who's this?
What's up? This is DJ Rock, a.k.a. Mr. Myrtle Beach. What's happening?
Myrtle
What's up,
Beach.
Rock? Get it off your chest.
What's happening in the Myrtle, man? I love Myrtle Beach. Grew up in Myrtle Beach, man.
What's happening, Charlamagne? What's up, Charlamagne? What's happening?
What's happening, brother?
Like, I heard this lady call up like a month or so ago trying to give you flowers, talking about how handsome you are and all that. I said, look, man, somebody to call and let Jess know that she a barbershop legend, for real.
Barbershop legend.
Jess, you fine. Let me tell you what happened, Jess. You remember there was a clip on your Instagram that you did, I think, like your boyfriend woke you up and was like, who is this on your phone or something like that? And you was like, who's this? You had some red panties on laying in the bed. Look at bro. Everybody in the barbershop was talking about that day.
That was so many years ago, wasn't it? Wasn't that like 6 or 7 or 8 years ago or something?
Everybody came in the barbershop like, man, you seen that clip with Jess? She was laying in the bed and the boyfriend woke up. Everybody was like, yeah, dog.
Oh, yeah, that was a skit. I was in Miami. That's the one. And then Jamie Foxx commented on that too. Yeah, I remember that. I think he's totally different.
You know what? He not lying because people will be in my group chat and they be like, yo, my bad, Charlamagne. And then it'll be a clip of Jess in some Tubi movie. Busting
First
it open
of all,
or something.
excuse me, no, this is not an opportunity to go to
Tubi. She a group chat legend.
Everybody in the barbershop saw that clip, man. It was like, yeah, dog.
Since we talking, it hit my group chat too. I had to block everybody. I'm like, don't talk my sis like that now.
And they think saying my bad is gonna be my bad, Charlamagne. Like,
exactly.
They think saying that is cool.
Whatever.
Yo, Jess,
you could just blush it. Thank you, brother. Get it off your chest. 800-585-1051. If you need to vent, hit us up right now. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Wake up. Wake your ass.
This is your time to get it off your chest. Whether you're mad or blessed, we want to hear from you on The Breakfast Club.
Hello, who's this?
Hello, this is Brandon from Indy.
What's up, Brandon from Indy? How you?
Good morning.
I'm doing all right. How are you guys? Good morning. Good morning.
Good. What's up, man? Get it off your chest.
Good. I just a question, or kind of a weird thing. I've had a pretty tumultuous relationship with my mom throughout the years. I'm 33 now, living on my own, paying my way through nursing school and got a full-time job, and had to recently pretty much block her and cut her out of my life again for like the 5th time because she said that I needed help. Because I was upset that I didn't get invited to my niece's birthday party, and I was just like, yo, you could have texted me or whatever. But this has been going on forever. So she sends me this long-ass text saying how I need mental help and all this stuff. And I'm like, dude, I've been going to therapy for like 6-7 years because of you. How am I going to need help?
You said, how are you going to need help?
How am I the one that needs help?
Oh, so she's the one that's been traumatizing you, and now she's telling you that you need help.
That you need help.
Yeah, she's always taking her trauma out on everybody around her. So I'm just like, do I continue with ignoring her and not talking to her, or do I be the bigger person?
I know a lot of people. A lot of people will tell you that's your mom. You should rectify it. You should fix it. But I think that your therapist will tell you that there's nothing wrong with boundaries. And I'm a person that believes when you pray to God to take negativity out your life, He's not swinging at spirits. He's swinging at people and things. That's the embodiment of that negativity. And sometimes they appear in the form of your mother and your father and other family members. Yeah. So, you know.
Yeah. Well, why didn't they want you there? Why didn't they want you at the party? Was there a reason?
No, my sister said she texted me, but I was like, no, I never got a text. I came out last summer, actually, and my whole family's been kind of treating me like crap.
Oh, okay.
I still want to hear both sides, because they might tell us some things about you that I'll be like, okay, I can understand why you didn't invite him. But
it seems like he came out the closet and his family's ashamed.
You came out the closet?
Yeah,
I didn't hear that part.
Yeah, he said he came out.
Yeah.
And it's not considered a closet no more in 2025. It's just out.
What's it called? Oh,
it's just out. Sorry. I'm just out.
I didn't know the term.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, listen, you got to protect your peace, brother. You know what I'm saying? I can't believe they don't love you just because you're gay. Are they Trump supporters?
I'm like the first one in my family, so it's crazy. It's crazy that I get this treatment.
You're the first gay in the family.
The first guy. Like my cousin is a female, and she's got a whole wife and a child with her.
How did they treat her?
Like gold.
Like gold.
Like she's straight still.
Damn, well, they'll get over it. Yeah, it's just a shock.
I'm sorry, man.
It's a shock right now.
Yeah, it's all good. I appreciate you guys taking the time. I love it.
Protect your peace, though, brother. I'm telling you. I know that's your family, but you can't allow nobody to treat you bad, even if they're your blood. You know what I mean?
If you're happy, it's about your happiness. You know.
That's right.
Yeah, and that's what I've been trying to focus on, and I guess I'll just keep it on that trajectory for now.
Protect your penis and protect your peace.
Okay, thank you so much.
All right, you guys have a good day.
Yes, sir.
Should have said protect your bunkie, not your. Anyway,
get it off your chest. You condom, you idiot.
Well, how you know he about him? You sound like his family.
It's
Jesus
stupid
Christ.
for no reason. You know what I'm saying? It's dumb for no reason. Protect your bunkie.
His family is like that.
Protect your penis. You gotta protect your bunkie.
Do you put a condom on your butt?
Do you put a condom on your butt?
This guy say anything.
Get it off your chest. 800-585-1051. Now we got Jess with the Mess coming up. What we talking about?
Yes, people have been coming for Beyonce since she won for the Best Country Album. But you know, her father is not trying to hear it. You know he's going to come to our defense every time.
All right. Well, we'll get to that next. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are The Breakfast Club. Let's get to Jess with the Mess.
News is real, whether it's Jess Hilarious, Jessica Robin Moore, just don't do no lies, She don't spare nobody.
Worldwide Jess, worldwide Mess.
On The Breakfast Club.
She's a culture shift.
She was able to get y'all to see something and understand something that nobody could get you to see.
It's time to set it off.
These white people have been in Beyonce ass, ain't they?
Yeah, they upset. Well, not everybody. I would say it's not everybody, but there has been a conversation since the Grammys, like kind of Grammy hangover about.
They've been trying it though.
Yeah,
since she won.
Yes, about Beyonce winning Album of the Year for country for Cowboy Carter because of her being in the country music lane. So Matthew Knowles actually had to speak out against this, and basically what he told TMZ is like, y'all keep playing with her. Like, Beyonce's Cowboy Carter broke records. She worked really, really hard. Y'all cannot just put this on the fact that Jay-Z called out the Grammys last year or anything else, because she actually worked hard and she deserved this. And if you guys remember last year when Jay-Z called out the Grammys, he said, every single year, the albums that are nominated with her break records. They do all this stuff. Y'all bring her here, y'all nominate her, but y'all never award her. How does that make sense? Let's take a listen.
Obviously, it's subjective because, it's music and it's opinion-based. But, some things, I don't want to embarrass this young lady, but she has more Grammys than everyone and never won Album of the Year. So even by your own metrics, that doesn't work. Think about that. The most Grammys, never won Album of the Year. That doesn't work.
I mean, he's right. I mean, if you've been nominated over 90 times and you got the most Grammys of any artist ever, but you never won Album of the Year, that's kind of strange.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Very.
And I think also, too, like, it's not even just the Album of the Year conversation. It's also she won Country Duo, Country Group Performance with Miley Cyrus, and then the win for Country Album of the Year as well. Like, that got people in a tizzy. Lainey Wilson, Post Malone, there were a lot of people in that Country Album category. And now what's happening is, like, I went to Lainey Wilson's Instagram today. She is a country music artist. She was a part of the Quincy Jones tribute too, and people are literally in her comments like, you deserve to win this. Like, they're really upset about it. And I
can't say that she didn't. I didn't hear her album.
I can't say that she didn't, but I also feel like Lainey Wilson stood up. She applauded Beyonce. I felt the impact of Beyonce's album. I don't know.
But you ain't never heard Lainey's album.
I haven't heard Lainey's album. But
Lainey got 7 number 1 records.
I do feel like the way that people had a conversation about Beyonce as if she shouldn't be included at all. Like, Sylvester Stallone's brother came out and said she's not a country music artist. Like, there are literally people saying not just because the album doesn't match Lainey's body of work, but just because Beyonce, she's out of her lane. Yeah, she shouldn't be considered.
I do wonder if that country club, pun intended, would be mad at Beyonce if she had played the political game of Nashville. Like, if she had moved down there and did interviews with people like Bobby Bones and worked with artists down there and did all of the things new country artists do to break into the scene. I wonder if they would be mad if she had actually played the game.
I'm sure they would still be mad.
I think they would. I was about to say, I think they still would be mad, but I do feel like that's what they were trying to get at when she wasn't nominated for Country Music Awards. Remember, they were saying like, oh, you haven't been here long enough, and that's their issue right now. But to me, I just feel like it's all white noise, no pun intended.
I wonder if Shabuzi gets smoked like that.
I think he...
No.
He don't. I think so. But that's because he played the Nashville game. But maybe he does get smoked. I really don't know. That's why I'm just asking.
But Beyonce said... Go ahead.
The crazy thing I was going to say is, she won so many Grammys, but she didn't win one country music award. It's just weird how it's two different award shows and you can win none at one and then a bunch at another.
I don't think she got nominated at the CMAs, did she?
That was a big part of the conversation.
She didn't get nominated at the CMAs?
No, I'm going to verify that. But I remember it being, like, people were upset because they're like, wait, how does she not... Like, Cowboy Carter did so much. Like, how did she not?
What are we complaining about right now? Because she did win this.
Yeah, basically, somebody else felt like somebody else should have won, which that happens in every category. Okay. You know what I mean? Like, like some people felt like somebody should have won over Kendrick. Yeah, other people felt, they're going to do that in every category every time somebody wins.
Got you.
So it's like, whatever. She was talking about Lainey Wilson's fans. But Killer Mike, what happened with him? He's suing?
Yes. So Killer Mike is suing. Y'all remember last year Killer Mike went to the Grammys and the story came out that he was arrested and he was detained and it was like the back of
he won first.
He won. But it overshadowed the win. He did win last year.
We can't mention what I was saying that he definitely won that.
Swept the Grammys last year like Kendrick did this year.
Yes. So he's suing about that though. So he's suing because last year the rest of the Grammys and he's basically blaming private security that was hired to work the event. So in a new lawsuit, he's saying that he was stopped by security on his way to the red carpet for photos and media interviews despite, winning a bunch of awards. But despite sweeping and having all the necessary credentials to get to where he needed to go, he was still stopped. He says that 2 companies the Grammys hired to do the security at the 2024 show, one is called SNS Labor Force Inc. and another one is called JRM Private Security, gave their employees way too much power, according to him, which led to him being unlawfully placed under citizen's arrest. And I remember when he was up here on the show, he talked about the citizen's arrest. Let's take a listen.
But I was told the people who detained you weren't even police.
No, it was. It's a citizen's arrest and it's a misdemeanor. I'm okay. Look, I was trying to get some street credibility. No, I was thinking. Then they talked about charging. The black police said, "This just a citizen's arrest."
I didn't know they could do that for. I didn't know either.
Yeah,
they probably didn't know. They probably didn't know even. They gave me the
perk. Gave me the perk. Walking me through. Everybody like, Mike, what's up, my nigga? I want free Mike. I'm like, no, shut up. We good. It's gonna be okay. So it really showed me how much love I had.
I agree with Michael Render. It's been a whole year, and we still don't even know what Michael Render was detained for. Mm-hmm. So that man was caused emotional and mental distress on the biggest night of his career. He deserves all the money.
Yep, and he says that the Killer Mike is alleging that the security physically assaulted him, battered him by putting their hands on him and restraining him in a full view of onlookers. And he says that they called him emotional distress and public humiliation.
I saw the whole thing. I agree.
You wasn't there.
Boy, shut up. I can be an eyewitness. I saw videos. Okay,
you wasn't there.
I do. The timing of this filing is great because people are having Grammy conversations. So more power to him, and I hope he get what he deserves.
Absolutely.
Because this was embarrassing and it should have never happened.
Yep. Emotional and mental distress and physical pain. His cuffs was too tight.
They use in citizens arrest. They use real cuffs. They don't use like the
yes. He was in handcuffs.
He was in handcuffs.
They walked him all through the.
I remember the video.
Everybody seeing him and stuff.
Can see.
That's right. A mental emotion and a mental. What is it? Emotional and mental distress.
Yes, and
okay.
that
Professional
night
harm too.
And his son had went through something that same night too.
Yes.
So there was like a lot going on in Mike's world, yo.
You better go ahead and run it down for the case because
and he was starving.
Right.
His
son
they denied him food for hours.
Oh my God.
You don't understand everything my client went through.
I understand. and he on the big side, so you know you hold the food from them.
Come on.
Those companies, those private security companies haven't released a statement, although TMZ did reach out to them.
And I'll tell you something else. It cost him a lot of money because Jay-Z was supposed to bring Mike out when Jay-Z was giving his speech.
Oh, yeah.
So that would have elevated Mike's profile even more. So they cost him even a lot of money. We need damages. Emotional.
He mentions professional harm.
You see what I'm saying? Come on now.
I know that's
Come on now.
Thank you, Lauren.
All right. Well, that is Jess with the mess. Thank you, Jess. Now, when we come back, we got front page news. Morgan will be joining us, so don't go anywhere. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Wake up. You're locked into the Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Let's get in some front page news. Morning, Morgan.
Good morning, DJ Envy, Charlamagne the God, and Jess Hilarious. Good to see y'all again.
Good morning.
Peace, Morgan.
All right, let's get into it. So President Trump, he's creating an American sovereign wealth fund. So I wasn't quite sure about what all this meant, but it's defined as a state-owned investment fund that invests in real and financial assets such as stocks, bonds, real estate, precious metals, and in alternative investments such as private equity funds or hedge funds. But it would be for America, like a big bank account for America, right? So speaking at the White House while signing executive orders yesterday, Trump suggested it could help with the purchase of TikTok. Let's hear more from President Trump on starting an American sovereign wealth fund.
So other countries have sovereign wealth funds, and they're much smaller countries, and they're not the United States. We have tremendous potential in this country, tremendous. You're seeing that, what's happened just in a short period of time. As an example, TikTok, we're going to be doing something perhaps with TikTok, and perhaps not. If we make the right deal, we'll do it, otherwise we won't. But I have the right to do that, and we might put that in the sovereign wealth fund, whatever we make, or if we do a partnership with very wealthy people. I think in a short period of time we'd have one of the biggest funds, and some of them are pretty large, I must tell you. Some of the Saudi Arabia fund is on the large side, but eventually we'll catch it. But we're going to create a lot of wealth for the fund.
And who gets access to the fund? Like, who's this wealth being created for?
That's right. That's the question. It would be created for, supposedly, the American people. So the president said the fund will also be used to invest in things like airports, medical research, and highways. I know for other foreign nations, their sovereign wealth funds have been able to help cut taxes in emergency times, like, for example, the COVID-19 pandemic, stuff like that. So the sovereign wealth fund will be the first to ever be established in the history of the U.S. if this is something that...
we shouldn't have to pay taxes no more then. There should be no more federal taxes if they got a sovereign wealth fund.
Well, they'll lower the taxes, but this is actually great if they do it the right way, right? Because, I mean, at one time they said Abu Dhabi, and I don't know if this is true or not, they don't own it anymore, but they actually, I believe, own the Chicago parking meters. So anytime you pay the parking meter, they actually purchase that. And I know even China owns a bunch of different things in the U.S. as well. So if we created a fund and started buying things in other nations, I think that'd be amazing. Like you said, we just have to figure out where that money's going, but I think that's great.
Now, I'm not going to say it's amazing because I'm not completely sure what a sovereign wealth fund is, but I don't know.
If it is what they say it is.
that is what it is defined as, is basically what I've said earlier. But again, how President Trump defines things, he liked to put a little sauce on it. Meanwhile, there are reports that the Trump administration is setting a quota for ICE agents, asking for 1,800 arrests per day. Democrats that the pressure will lead to citizens or people with green cards being swept up in the immigration raids. Now, San Antonio's Congressman Joaquin Castro, he fears that a rush to deport illegal immigrants will lead to mistakes like the arrest of green card holders or lawful residents. Let's hear more from Joaquin Castro.
In New Jersey, for example, there was a U.S. citizen veteran who was detained and had his military credentials questioned. When you do things like put quotas on people, it means that you're going to be targeting people who aren't criminals, people who have been here 20 or 30 years, who've been paying their taxes, who've been abiding by the law, and all of a sudden you're going to rip them out.
So Joaquin Castro, who is San Antonio's congressman, he points to an operation from the 1950s, which was run under President Eisenhower. So apparently there were between 1 and 2 million U.S. citizens and lawful permanent residents who were deported to Mexico by mistake. Can you imagine that?
I don't understand the point of taking in people that have a green card, because when you have a green card, it means that you can live and work in the U.S. and you're in the process of becoming a naturalized U.S. citizen. So why would you deport somebody who's in the process of becoming a U.S. citizen? Isn't that what we want? Don't we want people to actually go through the process and become legal citizens? So why would you, snatch up somebody if they actually have a green card? That don't make any sense.
They're saying that people are being profiled, and regardless, whether and before you can even figure out what their status is, they're already being profiled and detained or looped into a raid or something like that. So.
Yeah, like Envy. Envy looked Dominican. So I got
you, Envy. It's Dominican. I got you.
Yeah, I get you.
My West Indian.
I'm actually black, so I don't have a problem with that. But like you said, they were supposed to be going quote unquote after criminals and people that had priors and warrants and that's been arrested and drug dealers. That's what they said they were going after.
No, that's not all. They just said if you're here illegally. That's what they said. That's actually what they said. If you're here illegally.
If you're here illegally, that's a crime. You're committing a crime, and you're subject to. But if you have a green card, that's not illegal. So
don't get scared now, Envy. Don't get scared. You just make sure you have all your paperwork on you, okay?
I was born here, sir. Brookdale Hospital, sir.
And February is not only Black History Month, but it's also Heart Health Month. Healthy Heart Month. Heart disease remains the leading cause of death in the U.S. That's according to data from the American Heart Association's 2025 Heart Disease and Stroke Statistics Update. The annual update published in the association's flagship journal notes that while medical advances have helped keep people living longer, many risk factors like blood pressure and obesity continue to grow at high rates. Now, data shows cardiovascular diseases claim more lives in the U.S. than cancer and accidental deaths combined, which are the second and third leading causes of death, respectively, nationwide. And of course, Black people are impacted disproportionately, with Black women leading the trend. Now, the American Heart Association recently posted on Instagram that Kendrick Lamar's Not Like Us has 101 beats per minute, which is the right tempo for hands-only CPR, adding that if you see an adult or teen collapse, call 911 immediately, start chest compressions, press hard and in the center of the chest to the rhythm of Not Like Us. We all know the song, so you can do those chest compressions until help arrives. So I thought that was a really cool tip from the American Heart Association, that Not Like Us, if you sing it in your head and you find yourself in an emergency situation, chest compressions.
I'm trying to figure out.
Chest compressions to the beat of Not Like Us.
That's too fast. That's too fast. That's too fast.
You gonna kill him?
You gonna kill somebody?
Okay.
But
interesting. I need to see it done.
Yeah, so all right, y'all. That's your front page news. Y'all stay
What
safe
if you
out
go,
there.
Damn.
You're gonna kill him. You're gonna kill a
I'm just trying to
person.
figure out what part of the song.
You have a body. You do
It's
that.
BPM. It's boom, 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 boom.
Yeah, there you go.
Boom, 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 boom with my fist.
Man, imagine you
kill
see somebody doing that, you be like, man, hip hop has taken it too far.
Come on,
okay.
they not like us.
He beatboxing, hitting on his chest.
Lord,
I'm dying. You saying Not Like Us. What if you saw a white person doing that to a black person and they beating on their chest saying, they not like us, they not like us? That white man is going to jail. If you have to do that to a gay person and you a stripper, you going to jail for a hate crime.
Especially if it's recorded. Oh no.
You beating on their chest, but they not like us.
More pressure.
Or if they offbeat.
More pressure.
Because you imagine if they offbeat, if they don't have rhythm.
Oh my
you kill
God,
somebody.
He's got rhythm, yo.
Oh.
But on a serious note, definitely check out Dr. Puma in Soren Medical. Charlamagne and myself talk about it all the time. It's all about heart wealth. They have this scan where they actually scan your heart and can tell you if there's anything wrong with your heart.
It's called the Soren Heart Scan.
They take all types of medical insurance, and even if you don't have insurance, they find a way to make sure that you are covered. So if you can, check out Soren Medical. I know one time Charlamagne and myself were giving away free actual passes to go there and get your heart scanned. But definitely check out Dr. Puma in Soren Medical. That's Soria. Thank you, Morgan.
All right. That's your front page news. I'm Morgan Wood. Follow me at Morgan Media. For more news coverage, follow at Black Information Network. Download the free iHeartRadio app and visit us at BINnews.com. Have a good one, y'all.
Thank you.
Let's open up the phone lines, 800-585-1051. Now, we've been talking all morning long about some of the things that Trump has been trying to put in the law, his recent infractions. Let's open up the phone.
We've been talking the last couple of weeks, about,
absolutely. The last 10 days, right?
Yeah, about a lot of the policies that he's implemented, a lot of the executive orders. And, we haven't opened up the phone lines in a while. I mean, people will be calling in to tell us, but it's like, really, how have these policies and these executive orders impacted you? Everything from the federal hiring freeze that he threatened back, I think that was like last week, to the dismantling of the DEI programs, the mass deportations. These things are impacting people immediately.
Absolutely. It definitely impacts my mother directly. It affects her business. She's been working, in May, it'll be 30 years she's been working in child care administration.
Wow.
And she gets like her grant money, and scholarship vouchers. She has no private paying parents. It all comes through like vouchers and stuff.
So everything is federal government money.
Program, yes, everything. So that she's been in business 30 years, and to be scared like that is just like, that's insane.
Did you ask her if the federal hiring freeze would affect her?
It's definitely gonna affect her.
Wow.
It's about to start hitting her parents. That's how she get paid. The parents of her children.
Yeah. 3 that I really see impacting people every day is the potential of the federal hiring freeze, the dismantling of DEI programs, and the mass deportations. Like, I've seen that actually hit people on a ground level immediately. So I really want to talk to those folks this morning.
Well, let's discuss. 800-585-1051 is The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Steady calling my phone.
It's topic time. Call 800-585-1051 to join into the discussion with The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are The Breakfast Club. Now, if you're just joining us, we're talking about the list of Trump executive orders that affected people, from DEI to birthright citizenship to ICE coming and taking people.
Yeah, the mass deportations, the dismantling of DEI, the potential federal hiring freeze, tariffs. And so, we just opening up the phone lines to see how things have impacted people. Jess is already concerned about the price of wigs, potentially.
Excuse me.
Hair.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
Okay.
It affects my mother and other people who have been in child care administration. My mom has been taking care of kids, and she has a childhood preschool and has had one for 30 years coming up, and a lot of her money comes from federal government. The food program. She get checks to feed the kids, and then all of her parents, they are using vouchers or scholarship of some sort. You know what I mean? So
a potential federal hiring freeze could shut her
absolutely
business down. Yeah.
Absolutely. And people are already starting to be affected by it, so.
And you see the dismantling of DEI programs, you see people losing jobs, when you got these mass deportations. Like, I know people who, jobs have got ran up in, or their parents' jobs have got ran up in, I know family members, I know families who literally have had to leave because, one person in the household was undocumented. And now they gotta go, and the kids gotta go. It's like it's real out here.
Yeah.
Yeah, growing up in New York, of course, you're surrounded by immigrants, right? You're surrounded by people that weren't born here.
This guy crazy.
Yeah.
He said surrounded by him like he's not one of the person surrounding.
I'm not. I actually was born here. My parents were too. But you're surrounded by immigrants that, their kids were born here, but their parents not. And now many of my friends and the people that I know, they're fearful that their parents could be, taken back, and parents could be, taken by ICE, because there's no rules, there's no regulations. They just know that ICE is on the street grabbing immigrants. So people are nervous, people are scared.
Are you an anchor baby?
My parents were born here, sir. My grandparents were born here, and I was born here, sir.
Prove it. Let me see your
Try
birth
saying that
certificate.
when ICE come and snatch you up. That's gonna be crazy. I'm scared to take my daughter outside to this day. I'm like, Jesus.
Damn.
Yes, for real. They might think I'm harboring one of them.
Chris Chris legal though, right?
Yeah, he is, but Molly,
She didn't say that confidently.
looked like she more in question than her father. People be like, oh, where you get that baby from? And if I just got her by myself, I look like a nanny. Not so it's I don't know. It's crazy.
Well, for the people who don't know, your baby daddy is Mexican.
Yes.
Half Mexican.
Yes, half Mexican. His mom straight up Mexican. His father black. So, and my daughter, she looks straight Mexican. Like, oh my God.
I think you should stop saying that. You might get a knock.
What part?
Hello.
You stupid.
Let's go to the phone line. You might get a knock, Jess.
Crazy. I'm scared.
Hello, who's this?
This is Dr. Allen.
Hey, Dr. Allen. Where you calling from?
I'm from 75, but I'm in Indianapolis now.
Okay. How have Trump's executive orders impacted you thus far?
Absolutely. So I am a director for diversity and cultural inclusion for Engineering Research Center. So through the National Science Foundation, they pretty much stopped all of my ability to spend money. I built programs like EV programs for high school students. They told me I could not take no more students to Washington, D.C. and we had an upcoming conference for them to present their research. Wow. I have about $300,000 in funding that I can no longer touch because I work in DEI. They told me literally I couldn't spend no money because my proposal said I was working with marginalized students. And that is discrimination by another name. When you're saying that I can't work with students because they're from marginalized backgrounds, but if it was a white student, I can go ahead and continue with my work. This discrimination by another name. And so I have another about $5 million in additional funding that I have sent in there for review that they probably not just going to throw out now. And this is money that's going to our students, our low-income students, our underrepresented students, to make sure that we get skills and help our students continue to grow, go to college, get scholarships, and we can no longer touch that money. They are literally trying to prevent us from growing our communities and be able to do the things that we need to do, all because they don't want us to be as successful as we could be. And it is very sickening.
How do we combat that? How do we combat it?
Oh, can we?
Well, a few things that we have to do is we have to put pressure on our elected officials. The Democrats have to be able to get off their fingers and actually do something. This should not be a process for them to be able to discriminate by another name. There should be some type of lawsuits that are letting them say, "Hey, you all have not developed any criteria for what is considered DEI. You all are just looking for anything that says black or brown, underrepresented, marginalized, low income, and that is discrimination." There needs to be some folks that are doing something in the legal arena. There needs to be folks that are doing something in the political arena, and we also need to start thinking about how do we make sure that we're not hamstrung the next time one of these oligarchs or somebody comes in and wants to take over power like this. We need to be able to make sure that we're self-sufficient, sustainable, and figure out ways in which we can do that.
I totally agree, man. You know, the ill part about it is there are, guardrails and tools that Democrats can use, but, we just keep getting all these statements about norms and faith in institutions. Bro, them institutions are done. Okay? These people are playing by a different set of rules. They need to figure it out.
Well, let's open up the phone lines again. We're taking some more calls when we come back. 800-585-1051. We're talking about the list of Trump's executive orders. How has this affected you so far? Call us up right now. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
If y'all talking about it, you know we talking about it. It's topic time. Call 800-585-1051 to join into the discussion with The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are The Breakfast Club. Now, if you're just joining us, we're talking about the lists of Trump's executive orders and how it's affecting people already, from DEI to
the dismantling of DEI programs.
So many things we've discussed in the last couple of days. So there's a lot of people on the line. So let's go right to the phone lines. Hello, who's this?
Hi, this is LaQuita.
Hey, LaQuita, good morning. How has Trump's executive orders affected you so far?
Good morning, you guys. I'm here in the 757, and as you guys know, it is a large military community, and I am a federal government employee, and as you guys know, like that email went out last week basically asking us, do you want to resign and keep your, your benefits, keep your pay until September. So a lot of people are freaking out about that. I also know a lot of people that have gotten final job offers, but if they have a start date after the 8th of February, they've had to rescind that job offer. So a lot of people have made plans based on these job offers, and they're not able to accept them, and they don't know when, they are going to be able to even, if that job will still be available when this hiring freeze is up. So it's a little stressful out here, and there's no guarantees. A lot of schedules have changed. I mean, a lot of agencies don't know what's going to be the final, period, end all, be all. But, there's a lot of nervous energy out here, especially with a lot of federal agencies in the Hampton Roads region.
Thank you for calling, Queen.
Yeah, thank you for calling, Mama. Hello, who's this?
This Shalia.
Peace, Shalia.
Hey, Shalia, good morning.
How are you?
How has it affected you?
I'm good.
Shalia?
How are you? It's affected me because, I have a child care subsidy assistance application in right now that's pending that possibly may not be approved because I have a toddler and I'm a full-time working mom and I need child care assistance. Is a possibly I won't get it.
Yeah, so sorry.
I'm glad we're having this conversation, man, because you see all of these things on the news, and you see Trump doing all these executive orders. Like these stuff is impacting average, everyday, regular working class folks. Like we're all being impacted by this in some way, shape, or form, or we know somebody who is.
Let's go. There's a lot of people on the line. 800-585-1051. Hello, who's this?
This is Rob coming out of Somerville, South Carolina.
843.
Hey,
what's
Rob.
up, Somerville?
Good morning, Rob.
How Trump executive orders impacting you in South Carolina right now, man?
Well, man, I live in a pretty upcoming neighborhood of being built up, and
where you live at? Nexus?
Quiet. Cane Bay.
Cane Bay. Okay. Cane Bay.
Yeah, and driving through the neighborhood is quiet. The workers aren't really there, and I'm just imagining what the conversations with all these builders are about getting houses out to people. Because they're not being built and they're not paying for American labor. So I'm wondering, what's the conversation? How's that going to be affecting the market with people? It's already expensive enough to buy a house.
Damn. So you say it's quiet. They done deported everybody, huh? There ain't no construction or nothing.
Jesus.
No nails banging on the roof. Nothing. Just quietness.
You drove by the Home Depot?
Oh, my God.
They're not hanging out out front no more.
Lord,
with y'all, man.
Who's going to finish all
Real
this
talk.
construction? We just going to be sitting here?
Real question.
That's what I'm wondering.
Thank you, brother. Let's go to another caller. Hello, who's this? Hello, good morning.
They deported him just that fast. That his name was
my
Hello,
God.
who's
His name
this?
was Julio.
They're driving off with him right now.
Hello, who's this?
Imagine.
Hi, good morning. This is Erica calling from Fort Lauderdale.
Good morning.
Erica. How are
We're
you?
talking about Trump's executive orders. How has it affected you at all?
I mean, honestly, you guys, let's be real. Men lie, women lie, numbers don't. America voted for Trump. I don't understand now why did everybody so uproar about what's going on when they were clearly wrong. Multiple times, over and over. The Biden administration let us know about 2025. Nobody didn't care. I don't know why is everybody at an uproar now. We were wrong.
Ma'am.
Ma'am,
You're absolutely right. But what that got to do with his executive orders impacting people?
It was expected. It was forthcoming.
Yes.
There's nothing you can do about it if you voted him in office.
But have they impacted you? That's the question.
At this point, Charlamagne, I'm going to be honest with you. Right now, it's prayers I'll do it.
The what?
Psalm 91, Psalm 23, Psalm 121.
Kamala
There's
21.
all everybody can do is pray and speak with God. It's everything that's going on right now.
All right. Thank you, Mama.
What is she saying?
She
She's going to be
basically saying
deported?
that y'all did it to yourselves. That's what she said. Y'all voted for him. And she didn't answer the question. She basically just said that y'all did it
What
to
was she
yourselves.
quoting,
Y'all
Bible
voted for him.
scriptures?
Yes.
She on her way somewhere, too. I ain't even understand. I'm like, oh, Lord.
And I understand what she's saying, but that's not the question
Yeah.
we're asking. The question we're asking is how has his executive orders impacted people? Because, what I would like to start hearing is solutions, Like, I would like to start hearing, how we can combat some of these things.
Yeah.
But how can we, right? Because he's the president. He put these orders into play. This is his house right now, right?
But
so he's
is
doing
there-
things. So
is-
how do we stop that? How do we defend it? How do we combat that? How?
Is there any way something can happen locally? Because even with my mom saying, with my mom being affected, and then the caller who just called up and said they're going to cut her child care benefits. She's a full-time working mom. Is there something we can do? The mayors, the governors, You know, I know he signed these orders, but there's no way. Like, can we tackle it locally?
There's tools and guardrails that these people have at their disposal to try to slow down some of this stuff. But, you know, they got to have the strength to use them. You know, the Democrats are a party of cowards. They're leaderless right now. You know what I mean? But they are guardrails in place.
All right. Well, we got to...
This is going to be a never-ending conversation, by the way. Y'all do know that, right?
Yeah.
But that's
it just feels weird because when you look at Biden and him being in office in the last 4 years and what he's done, and then you look at Trump being so aggressive and doing everything that he wanted to do and not apologizing for it and just doing it, basically saying, I told y'all what I was going to do. If you don't like it, middle finger. And then you look at the last 4 years and look at Biden was just so nice and just trying to be the nice guy. It just really makes you upset, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
All right. Well, is there a moral to the story at all?
The moral of the story is this is going to be a never-ending conversation, but that's what the Breakfast Club is here for. The Breakfast Club is here to have those conversations, okay? And we'll bring in people way smarter than us to tell us what these guardrails are and what these tools are that they can use to try to slow some of this stuff down.
All right. Well, we got Jess with the Mess coming up. What are we talking about?
Yo, 50 said delete all that Delete all that BMF is over.
Why are you cursing,
all the
man?
beaches because y'all can dump it.
Jesus Christ.
Please.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll get to that next. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Let's get to Jess with the Mess.
News is real, whether it's Jess Hilarious, Jessica Robin Moore, just don't do no lies. Don't do no lies.
She don't spare nobody.
Worldwide Jess, worldwide Mack.
On the Breakfast Club.
She's a culture shift.
She was able to get y'all to see something and understand something that nobody could get you to see.
It's time to set it off.
So no more BMF.
According to 50 Cent, no.
Delete all that ish, like it's done.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well I'm actually celebrating because he got rid of Tariq a little too early for me. but BMF is the one that I felt like we could have got rid of before Tariq.
Well, so 50 Cent posted on his Instagram, and he said he posted this BMF. You know, this is like the image that they use for the show. The BMF jacket. I think this is Meech in the jacket. He says season 4 is the final chapter. His caption said, "Be sure to catch the next season of BMF. It's going to be out of here." Now, y'all are probably wondering why.
Yeah, of course.
Exactly. So there's been a little, I don't know, like a tiff behind the scenes. I'm trying to put it all together here with a timeline. So what I think is leading to this and what most people are pointing to is the fact that Big Meech recently, as of January 22nd, linked up with Rick Ross. So they posted these photos. There's a photo of Big Meech and Rick Ross, and they're in like a backyard or something like that. And Big Meech has on a shirt that says Rick Ross Car Show, June 7.
That's wild. The Rick Ross merch, the braids, everything is just wow. He should have definitely cut his hair, but okay.
And you know, like 50 don't fool with Ross at all. Not even a little bit, right? And they posted this photo. They are promoting this concert, this welcome home concert that Big Meech has happening.
And it's on my birthday. It's crazy.
Yeah, February 12th.
February 13th.
It's the Big Meech Back concert, right?
Yep, the Big Meech Welcome Back concert with Lil Baby, Rick Ross, 42 Doug, all these different people.
That's Red, ESTG. It's a bunch of people on there.
Yes, and in addition to that, they also cross-promoted Rick Ross has a car show that Big Meech is going to be like a celebrity guest judge at. So all this unfolded, and people are like, wait, hold on, right?
Oh, yeah, BMF is done.
Yeah, so then 50 went on to start posting. So before 50 posted that BMF with season 4 was going to be the final season, he also posted something about a Tammy Cohen doc, and it made people start wondering who Tammy Cohen is. So he posted this. It says the truth and nothing but the truth. BMF, who is Tammy Cohen's? And the caption said, "This is going to blow your mind. The doc coming soon. The facts are stranger than fiction." So people are like, wait, the facts are stranger than fiction. And then 50 posted this rat. And
oh my God,
the rat, he captioned on the photo, "I think I'm Big Meech," alluding to Rick Ross's song. And in this caption, 50 Cent says, "The biggest mistake he ever made was not sustaining his relationship with Tammy Cohen. Her tell-all doc reveals the truth." Now, I did a little digging because I was trying to understand what the relationship between Tammy Cohen and Big Meech was.
Oh, so this is not between Tammy Cohen and Rick Ross. This is between Tammy Cohen and Big Meech.
Okay. Rick Ross came into it because Big Meech went and hung out. Yeah, we hung out with Ross. So according to what I saw from Google, Tammy Cohen used to be the assistant of Big Meech, and they've been friends for a very long time. She's been working with him since 2008. But there were some comments that were made by Blue Da Vinci at one point where I guess he mentioned that he threw the word federal informant out around her name, so I'm assuming that they kind of fell out behind the scenes because of that. And now 50 is picking her side in the back and forth with Meech and her. And I think that was happening separately. And then this Rick Ross stuff started. So now he's, he puts everything out there 100%. I just don't know. I have a couple questions. Like, if Big Meech posted this photo with Rick Ross on January 22nd, why did 50 just start posting in response to this? Because I thought that this was fake. I'm like, is this promo?
What, he supposed to react immediately?
I mean, I just feel like something like that. We know Rick Ross is his biggest.
Maybe they attempted a phone call. Maybe there was text messages. Maybe there was DMs. I wouldn't expect him just to go from 0 to 60.
Really?
When you do this,
but no. But
I'm sure there's behind.
This is a big thing, though.
Exactly. He's announcing the ending of a show. You're not going to just do that immediately. You want to cross your T's, dot your I's first.
I agree with that. I do
There's
agree
different
with that.
contracts that's in place. You can't just stop a whole production.
Ending of a show and also calling Big Meech a rat. That's why I was like, this can't be a joke because Big Meech wouldn't play with that situation, that whole rat thing or not.
This is the thing, though. I even though you can't just bring production of a big show like that to a halt because there are certain things in place, you can always recast. You know what I'm saying? So
unless, I mean, depending on what the actor's contracts
so
are.
if he still has to
well, he probably don't want to do the show anymore because it's actually about
BMF.
Yeah,
you can't recast that show.
Yeah.
But I mean, Petty
you
King,
can
Petty
recast
King,
it. You can't.
Petty King is Petty King.
The story is the story.
Yeah,
100%. Yeah. So I don't know what's happening here, y'all. But yeah,
and he's alluding. He didn't call him a rat. He's alluding to the fact.
He's alluding to the fact, 100%. But I think the shot is pretty clear. I think on Big Meech on this photo after Big Meech is sitting next to Rick Ross. I'm
thinking a conversation happened after those pictures went up, and that's what led to all of this. That's what I'm thinking.
I hope so, because when Meech came home and 50 posted a picture with him and was like Green Light Gang, I was really excited to see what they were going to do together and further telling the story now that Meech was home. But
is it time for BMF to wrap it up?
Yes.
Just it was part of all of this.
Yeah, it was been time.
Yeah.
Okay. It was time to wrap it up when I didn't get the part. Like, remember?
You stupid.
And I feel like that's why all this is happening because I didn't get.
You wasn't BMF though.
I was not.
She was in the wrong. No, sorry to
you
got
nominated for NAACP. That was Vivica Fox and Judge Mathis one. That wasn't 50 Cent.
Wow.
It was good though, but it wasn't this one.
But people love the series though, and people love it every week. So I'm not sure if it is the end of it, where it ended, but people love it.
Yeah, some people.
Yeah.
What else we got going on?
Jess is like, until I get there, I want to hear nothing about what people love.
What else? Oh, wait. Marcus Jordan.
Yes.
Michael Jordan Stein.
Yes.
He was caught with that white girl. What happened?
But not the white girl, not the Larsa Pippen. What, Envy?
He was caught with
none.
He always caught with the white girl.
Yeah.
But this time, this white girl landed him in jail, huh?
Why you love white women so much? You don't play basketball?
Nothing at all.
I can't answer that question. I don't know. I've never asked him about why he partakes in white things, but I will. This is breaking news. Marcus Jordan. This story is breaking that he was arrested. He was booked in Orange County, Florida jail for DUI, cocaine possession, and resisting arrest.
Oh, that's that real white girl.
Oh, that white girl.
Yeah, that white girl.
Real white girl.
He has a mugshot.
Wow.
That is not Michael Jordan's son.
This is Marcus Jordan.
Yes, it is.
This is Marcus Jordan. He's giving a little smirk. He doesn't look too happy to be there, but it's a little smirk on his face. Yeah, but I don't really know. There's been photos of him out on vacation, and people were saying in those photos he was sniffing something.
Let me see
but,
that picture, please.
I can't confirm nor deny that. What's funny, Jess?
It's just a picture.
What you thought he?
I'm just trying to figure out what I can say.
He looked like a Method Man in a multiverse, like a multiverse Method Man.
Hell no.
That ain't Method Man Earth 616.
I think
That's from
he's
another
just
era.
surprised because he doesn't give athlete in that photo.
At all. This looks like the guy that helps you in Walmart or something like that. This is one of them.
Well, TMZ, who broke the story, is still trying to figure out exactly what happened, like what led up to him even running into the law. So there'll be more on the story soon.
Well, the way you act on cocaine.
That's right. You really gotta ask what happened when there's cocaine involved. It was cocaine. Okay?
He was probably wilding.
Right. Whatever the cocaine is the root of whatever he was getting into.
And to be clear, this arrest happened Monday, but the story just broke today.
Cool. Thank you.
Well, that was
Lauren.
yesterday, Lauren.
Yeah, I just wanted to say it because I said it's breaking right now. I didn't want people to,
You know she going.
Never saying Monday was just yesterday.
Let me do my thing
like
over
literally
here.
just yesterday.
Let me do my thing over here.
she gotta get
the people
details
appreciate the
in, y'all.
accuracy. You know what I mean? And their hairlines don't. But
thank you.
Well, that's Jess with the mess. Charlamagne, who you giving that donkey to?
Lauren LaRosa, because her Bob need a root canal.
he's
Lauren
so
Bob
wow.
Oh,
He mad because yesterday. Remember, he tried to say I had a bald spot.
Yeah,
so I posted a photo of him looking like a bald spot when he was sitting on Wendy Lab.
Behind the scenes.
No, because
nobody knows I said you had a bald spot.
You also
you got a bald spot?
He went in my comments and said my bob need a root canal.
But
that is so harassing.
But I didn't know. This is what happened. Yesterday after the show, I said I'm gonna stop teasing Lauren about her hair because I noticed she had a bald spot. And then she explained why she had the bald.
First of all, it's not even like that. Don't be saying bald spot like it's just
and
like.
I was like, you wouldn't just come.
She got early onset alopecia.
I told him you wouldn't just come here and flaunt the bald spot.
All right.
Just be like, hey y'all.
I know.
Exactly.
Like no.
But she told us what happened. She got hit by a car when she was little.
No, it's like stupid.
She tried to have a backflip on the bed.
All right, gals.
No, it was. It really did happen. What happened? What'd you say happened?
Exactly what Jess said.
And bust her head.
Exactly.
And
That's
that's
to
a
get
gash.
stitches.
That's like a gash.
You just mad because I posted that photo when you look like a bald spot.
That's a normal thing.
Just
We need to talk
face
about
look
that.
better now.
Charlamagne.
What?
Charlamagne.
We need to talk about
Face
that.
The last time
enhancement.
somebody talked about somebody's bald spot, they got punched in the face. Be careful because Lauren's boyfriend might come up here and punch you in the face.
Who's this ghost? You speak up.
I love how she threw the paper at the screen. But that would have went right to your head if you was here.
Listen, 4 after the hour, we need Aiden Steigelman to come to the front of the congregation. We'd like to have a word with him.
We ain't got to play what race it is.
All right, we'll get to that next. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
You're checking out The Breakfast Club.
Your execution on the donkey of the day is something to behold. Is it a read?
They gave me donkey of the day and I deserve it.
People need to know.
Well, you need to tell them.
I am.
You have the voice. Tell them. Tell them.
It's time for Donkey of the Day.
It's a read, but you're so good at it.
You're trying to be a fake ass Charlamagne. There's only one Charlamagne to God.
Damn, Charlamagne, who you giving Donkey of the Day to now?
Well, Sexy Red, people playing. Okay, Donkey of the Day for Tuesday, February 4th goes to 22-year-old Aiden Steigelman. Okay, he is a Temple University student, and he's been arrested for impersonating an ICE agent. Let's go to ABC 6 Action News for the report, please.
One Temple student in custody tonight, and police looking for another as well as a third unidentified suspect. Students are shocked that fellow owls are accused of impersonating federal immigration and customs enforcement agents on campus. 22-year-old Adam Steigelman is now in custody. Police say this man has been identified but is still at large, as is a third unidentified person. Two suspects wearing black shirts with white letters reading police and ICE, a third recording them. Police were able to take Steigelman into custody nearby on 12th Street, and a Jaguar SUV was towed away. The two other suspects left the area in a light-colored SUV. In a statement, the university said impersonating law enforcement officers is a crime. This behavior and harassment of Temple community members will not be tolerated.
How you at large? Aiden, just go ahead and tell, please. Okay? Listen, we are the USA. Unserious America. We all play way too much, all right? Too many people out here preying on people's fears. Why would you want to disturb the peace of these people? Like, these guys ran up in insomnia cookies. All right, these poor people just doing their job in insomnia cookies, making sure you get a warm, delicious chocolate chunk at 2 a.m, and you in there scaring the hell out these folks. Do you understand the matter of life and death that deportation is? Okay, ICE is showing up to places and straight up just taking folks away. Disappear, vanish, you're gone. There was an ICE raid reported at a Philadelphia car wash, and an eyewitness told Fox 29, and I quote, "They just came and took everyone away." So you got to understand, folks is on edge. And Aiden, what were you and your two friends trying to accomplish? Did you at least get a 50-pack of classics from Insomnia Cookies? Me, I would have mixed it up. Chocolate chunk, classic with M&M's, oatmeal raisin, red velvet, double chocolate chunk. But that's neither here nor there. Let me tell you, Digital D-Head, something. I can see why you would think this is funny, but it's not. Okay, you're playing with people's lives and you're playing with your life, because impersonating any law enforcement is not only dangerous, it's illegal. And imposters will be charged under federal law. So you college kids, y'all better stop chasing, imitating ICE agents and just stick to the regular college pranks that you used to. Okay, I remember back in the day when college kids just used to do things like toilet paper the dean's office. Now these kids is out here pretending to be deputy deporters. Okay, imagine walking up to people like, "Papers, please." Meanwhile, your tuition payments are due. All right? You need to focus. Okay, this is why we need a cop-style show about ICE. I'm serious. We need a show that shows ICE doing their job so people know what to expect and what not to expect from ICE. I know ICE wants to surprise people, but this is going to complicate things. People playing and pretending to be ICE agents, it's going to complicate things because I wouldn't open my door for ICE because I don't know if it's really ICE. How do I test this ICE to know it's real? Can I bring my diamond tester? Is there a password? A few minutes ago, a white woman just opened the door here at iHeart, and what did she say?
She said, special announcement, guys.
That we got a special announcement. Everybody started scurrying. I didn't.
I sure did.
They started scurrying like they was like, well, we didn't know. You know, if it's a DI initiative getting rolled back, we didn't know if it was ICE. That is how on edge people are. And for the record, ICE agents do not have the authority to enter your household without a warrant signed by a judge. Okay, you are allowed to request to see their badge, their identification. ICE will never ask you for money or threaten deportation or detainment if you do not pay them. Okay, so I want y'all to remember these things. Just look alive, folks. Pay attention because you can't trust people in 2025. And for everybody out there pretending to be an ICE agent, stop playing with people. Okay, you're putting yourself in harm's way for no reason and causing people emotional distress for no reason. Please give Aiden Steigelman the biggest hee-haw. Stop playing, man.
That's so messed
All right. Well, thank you for that donkey today, sir.
Yes, indeed.
Now, when we come back, 800-585-1051. This morning when Jess walked in, she was talking about Valentine's Day. What was your question, Jess?
I wanted to know.
Will my boyfriend be here for it? Because he's Mexican? I
don't know. You're a clown. No. Listen, I was wondering how people keep reinventing, or not reinventing, I would say, keep making Valentine's Day special if you already been married for so long.
Reinventing.
So how do you do that? How do you make your wife feel special? How do you make your husband feel special after so many years of being married? How can you still keep that?
Okay, well, let's open up the phone lines. We'll take your calls when we come back. 800-585-1051. Let's discuss. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are The Breakfast Club. Now, if you're just joining us, we're talking about Jess. Now, Jess was talking about something when she walked in this morning about Valentine's. What was your question, Jess?
Yes, I was wondering, after so many years of being married, how do you keep your spouse like feeling special? How is Valentine's Day? Like, what, how do you do Valentine's Day after so many years? How's it still fun?
Like I told you earlier, we don't really do Valentine's because usually when you go to restaurants, if you notice when you go out, they try to get you in and out faster because it's a very popular night. So many people want to go. The food is not usually that good because they're cooking it so fast and so much. It's not the same chef. So me and the wife usually on Valentine's stay in the crib and just enjoy movies or play game night. And we usually go out the night before or the night after because it's just usually too much of a hassle to go out on Valentine's Day. We still celebrate. We just don't necessarily go out. What about you, Charlamagne?
Yeah, never make it special. If you never make it special, she can never say you don't treat me the way you used to.
What? What the hell are you saying?
Exactly what I just said.
That is so whack. Yo.
Your wife's going to text you in 10 minutes.
Do you have a filter on, Envy?
No, I don't. It's the sun. The sun's coming in.
Oh, yeah, they coming.
But that
Today
eyebrow, honey, will not stay on your face to save your life. It is...
it is a filter. Who put that?
Man, you are a clown. This dude been sitting here. Thank you, Jeff. You are a whole clown.
Who put that on?
You know who put that filter on.
I swear, I don't know.
And then he tried to act like it really was no filter. Then
I thought it was.
Moving all crazy. You need to grow up.
It says none. I don't even know why it's on there.
I know it says none.
I swear.
To grow up. You want my eyebrows so bad.
Yeah.
You wish you had full, luscious
I swear, I don't know how to put that eyebrows on. It says none.
You need. I wonder your eyebrows ain't never looked that thick.
That's what I'm like. Hold
You got the Charlamagne eyebrow filter on.
And then you
You want to be me so bad.
I didn't put that on.
You knew exactly what you had on.
Hella red.
No, I didn't. I swear.
Hold up. Your lips is glossy. Like, yes.
He's trying to keep it. He want to make it spicy for Valentine's Day. He want to reinvent things for Valentine's Day. Let me give my wife a whole new face and eyebrows.
I can't get it off.
That is crazy.
Go to the phone.
Let's go to the phone lines. I already caught your ass. Come on.
Hello, who's this?
Hey, this is Sean.
Hey, what's up, brother? Good morning.
What's up?
Hey, good morning. So, I heard your topic, and basically, for me, married like 21 years, and when me and my wife first got together, we were all about the Valentine's thing. But once we got married, we kind of transitioned that energy to our actual anniversary. So we go all out on our anniversary. And for Valentine's Day, I usually go out and buy some steaks, bring them home, cook them up, and we have like a meal on our own. We don't get caught up in the whole corporate side of it, but we don't ignore it either. You know, we just spend that extra time for our anniversary where a lot of people go to work. We usually take a week off, go on a vacation, do something crazy, you know.
And nobody ever, you know, gives observance to March 14th.
What's March 14th?
Steak and day.
So you have to say steak and BJ day. Steak and BJ day.
And you know why that day is better than Valentine's Day? Because it tells you exactly what to do. Get some steak and some BJ. Valentine's Day is too complicated. Like, anybody who really want chocolate and candies and all of that.
A lot of women do. A lot of women like that. They like the flowers. They like the chocolate. They like that.
Shut up, filter face boy. We don't listen to you.
It's not, yo.
It's not. Right, your eyebrows on your fingers.
Hey,
I can't take it off.
Yes, sir.
Envy, real quick.
Yes.
Yo.
Hey, Envy, I just got to give you a shout out, man, because that Christmas picture you guys took, the family picture, I never comment on anything on social media. But I saw your picture with your family in all white, and it was fire, man.
Well, guess what? It might now we realize it might be AI. After what we seen from Envy this morning.
It's not AI. I can't take it. I don't even know how it's on. I think that might be Nick. But anyway, thank you, brother. I appreciate you. Hello, who's this?
Hey, this is Kanisha.
Hey,
Kanisha. Good morning.
Good morning.
What's your thoughts on what Jess asked about Valentine's Day? How do you keep it spicy and special?
Well, for me, my thoughts are long-term couples don't need to reinvent Valentine's Day because me and my husband, we've been married for almost 8 years, and we show love 24/7, not just on February 14th.
8 years.
Real love
isn't
about one big day of chocolates and flowers. It's the daily check-ins.
Did you say
inside
8 years?
jokes. Yes, almost 8 years.
I've been with mine for 26, man. Catch up.
Okay.
I mean, I'm probably a lot younger than you, so I'm going to keep going. How about that?
That's
there
right.
You go.
I look forward to see where you are.
That's right.
So, like I was saying, when you're in it for the long haul, every day is Valentine's Day in its own way. So if a couple decides to skip the fancy dinner, it's not a lack of romance. It's because their love doesn't need a holiday to prove itself.
I agree. Because what about every day before Valentine's Day? Like, if you're in a relationship, you want to keep it spicy every day. You want to keep your significant other intrigued every day. Like, why you just wait until Valentine's Day? So the rest of the year ain't nothing.
It don't matter.
That's right. All right. Well, 800-585-1051. We're asking, how do you keep Valentine's spicy? How do you keep it special? How do you keep reinventing? 800-585-1051. Let's discuss. Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. If you're just joining us this morning, when Jess walked in, she was talking about Valentine's. And what did you ask, Jess?
I wanted to know how these couples keep that romantic spark for Valentine's Day after being together for so long, whether you're married or you've been with somebody for a long time, whatever. Like, how do you keep it special? Like, because I just want to know.
You know what's crazy? When you ask ChatGPT how to keep it spicy on Valentine's Day, all they do is tell you a bunch of things that you should be doing anyway.
Like what?
Like role playing, exploring new intimate, and everything's sexual too. That's the other thing I don't like. Why everything gotta be sexual?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? I like cook dinner together. Do something like that.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah.
That might be something I do. Okay.
You know, get cooking. You got some wine and some candles, you know.
Yeah.
Put some sexy music on. Hey, if the kids ain't around, you might can cook in your underwear. What's up?
Ooh, that's what's up.
You should have said cook naked, bro. You could cook in your underwear. Ooh, that's spicy.
I don't want you to cook naked. That's unsanitary. Why do you want to cook naked?
Unsanitary.
It's you and your wife eating the food.
I don't want
you
to
eat your wife, you eat the food.
And both of y'all naked and something pop out the
That's right.
The pan.
It'd be like a little pop on his penis, don't you?
What? Let's go to the phone line. Hello, who's this? What's wrong with you?
Hey, what's up, man? This is Mike. How you doing, brother?
Mike, it's getting nasty in here. Good morning, man. How you keeping Valentine's Day spicy, bro?
Hey, listen, so I've been married for 15 years, brother, and honestly, it's about listening to your lady, getting in tune to what she likes. There are certain holidays that she really enjoys, certain holidays she doesn't. So it's about understanding. But even then, you know, she likes Valentine's Day, but she doesn't go crazy. Christmas, her birthday, so you got to understand them and listen to them. That's all. Communication.
Okay. Thank you, Mike. Hello, who's this?
Hey, what's going on? My name's Daniel. I'm calling out of Milwaukee.
What's up, brother? We're talking how you keeping Valentine's Day spicy and reinventing each and every year.
And in Milwaukee.
Yeah, you know, me and my wife, we make it do what it do, man. You know, we've been together 18 years, so we just do what we do, man. There ain't nothing too big for us.
Yeah, whenever you hear somebody say, we just do what we do, y'all ain't doing nothing. That's all that means. I mean, y'all ain't doing nothing.
And they live in Milwaukee.
That's
what
right.
y'all going to do?
You at the house doing not a damn thing. What y'all doing? We just over here making it do what it do. You ain't doing nothing.
That's a fact. He said that's a fact.
Which, by the way,
hello, who's this?
A beautiful thing too. Sitting around doing nothing with the one you love,
making it do what it do.
Hey everyone, this is Kanisha.
Hey, Kanisha, where you calling from?
I'm calling from Housersville, Georgia.
Okay. Now, how are you keeping Valentine's Day spicy every year?
So we try to keep every day spicy. I was saying that we're almost 8 years married. We're a young couple, but we're almost at 8 years. And we're celebrating baby's number 4 arrival this year. So we're still spicy and very much in love. But me and mom don't wait till Valentine's Day to show our love to each other. We show it every day. It doesn't matter if it's making our coffee just right for the next person or our inside joke. And it's just the way we handle life together. When you've been in a relationship for the long haul, every day has its own little love story, not just a special day.
Well, I like that. Every day has its own love story. I love that.
All right. Hello, who's this?
It's DeVar from Orlando.
Hey, what's up, brother? We're asking, how you keeping Valentine's spicy, brother?
Well, I ain't got no Valentine's this year, but I always thought you're supposed to kind of step out as a man, step out of your comfort zone, do the things that your lady wants you to do, but you've been kind of fighting it for years, She kind of dropped it. No, you know what I mean. Hey, don't take it there. Whoa. Don't take it there, Envy.
Okay.
You already got
you took it there. I ain't take it there.
But she wants you to go all out or go somewhere where you always said, nah, I wasn't feeling that place. It could be a play or a show or orchestra, something like that, and then follow it up. Step out of your ordinary. Suit up for the day.
Oh, throw a suit on. All right, okay.
Y'all doing all of this for nothing.
It ain't. But it ain't no different. I ain't saying to wear no red suit all day long. You know what I mean? But just do that one thing that she kind of been bugging you about. Maybe she, every time she walk by it or drive by it, she's throwing that in your ear, and you've been fighting it.
Well, eating bunky?
Just go.
Listen,
no, whoa.
Talk about sexual.
You don't eat bunky.
Just take a turn.
You should be doing that on the regular, bro.
Listen, here's the thing. That's my thing. Like, all of this stuff y'all talking about doing, y'all should be doing all the time. Like, Valentine's Day is one day. What about every day leading up to Valentine's Day and every day after that?
Don't nobody want to ass every day. That might be something that you got to wait for February 14th to come around to do, yo.
We got to make that day. They got a steak and BJ day. They got a cake and congalingus day. You got to make a
cake and congalingus day.
Cake and congalingus day.
What is congalingus?
Congalingus.
What is that?
It's what studs do very well.
Oh, okay. All right. I don't know what it is. That's not my lane. Okay.
All right. Well, we got Jess With The Mess coming up.
ASAP attorneys is not playing. They're going to do what they got to do.
All right. We'll get into that next. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Yep, it's the world's most dangerous morning show, The Breakfast Club. Charlamagne the God, DJ Envy, Jess Hilarious, and it's time for Jess With The Mess.
News is real, whether it's Jess Hilarious, Jessica Robin Moore, just don't do no lies,
She don't spare nobody.
Worldwide Jess, worldwide mess.
On The Breakfast Club.
She's the coach of shit.
She was able to get y'all to see something and understand something that nobody could get you to see.
It's time to set it off.
All right, so what's going on in court with ASAP Rocky? Because Relly up there just looking like he lying, he want money. What's up?
Yeah, so ASAP Relly still on the stand. It's like day 6 at this point. I think they're going into day 7. And I in the beginning, I really thought that ASAP Rocky was stupid for taking that plea deal. I don't think so no more.
Yeah,
I think
like you see, it's different. And Envy said a couple days ago, it just make you feel different every day.
Yes,
seeing it.
Well, after yesterday, so last night, both ASAPs, the Rellies, the Rockies, everybody was in court until late at like
the Rellies, the Rockies.
Yeah, like until like 8:30 our time. Relly was on the stand. And they were asking him, so he was being cross-examined by Joe Tacopino, who is ASAP Rocky's attorney. Because the end of last week on Friday, like Thursday, Friday, they brought up these phone recordings, right? And in the phone recordings, you hear Relly saying some things, and he alleged last week that this was not him. He didn't know where it came from.
AI,
it
baby.
might as well be AI, right? Well,
AI Relly.
Well, there's an out of order witness, like a last minute witness who came in, the guy who recorded those phone calls, and they just debunked all of that. Let's take a listen to the first audio recording of Relly on News.
I just hopped on the computer and I was gonna submit them links and you know which links you want to do, or you want me to just pick them?
Yeah, it's probably the one from Rolling Stone, all those other publications.
Just pick the top ones, probably, right? Like TMZ, Rolling Stone.
And then when I get it, I know I'm gonna throw it started.
Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna just try to get that to you for me. You know.
What do you say?
So what y'all are listening to is so last week ASAP's attorney was like asking ASAP Relly like, yo, you really did this because you were just trying to blow this up to get some money. You wanted to hype your name up off of this. That's why you care so much about the newspaper articles and like where it was being posted. And he was like, no, that's not true. This is a phone call with him telling this guy Wally, who used to work for ASAP Relly and ASAP Rocky, building websites and stuff like that, go find the most popular articles, the TMZ article, the Rolling Stone article, and those are the ones I want you to send out because I'm trying to get them circulating around this case. So that was the first like, oh,
what's wrong with that though? That's pretty normal. That's pretty standard.
The only issue is that ASAP's team is trying to basically say you're only here for money, and clout. So, and he said himself, no, I didn't care about those newspaper articles. But now you're on a recorded phone call saying go get the Rolling Stone and the TMZ article.
Oh, he's trying to just manipulate the minds of potential jurors.
Whatever it is, he said one thing and now the recordings are saying another. And that don't look too good to a jury. Now, the second thing that they called him up on was a conversation around extortion and money. Let's take a listen to that.
You know what I'm saying? You ask for a background, a lawyer first called extortion. You feel me? You're going to do everything accordingly. Or it's going to catch up with you.
Too late.
Exactly, right? But he did go get the attorney. He did everything the right way. But now you looking crazy because it's like, oh, wait, hold on. So that's why you're here. Now let's take a listen to this other clip where he also discusses $30 million.
I already know. I'm here 30 M's. I'll walk away. Basically, and say they're going to be because I'm going to be on another island. Just relax. You get what I'm saying? They're going to be scrambling to find me because now they have to go against Rocky, the state. And here they have evidence and saying that they're not going to be the same when we present it to a jury and you don't have a complaining witness.
Now,
that one was nasty.
That was the crazy, right? Because basically what you just listened to was him say, look, I want the money. So I'm going to file a civil lawsuit, which he did.
He don't really care about justice. He wants to get the money. He'll go away. You have to find him.
Yes. And I think what he thought was and this is all, in my opinion, what I think he thought was going to happen was if I don't get on the stand, if I back out, if I whatever, there's no case. Money has to be involved though. So maybe ASAP's going to pay me out, maybe whatever. And 30 M's is going to be my number. That didn't work. He filed a civil lawsuit. So now he's on stand looking kind of like, whoa.
And not even entertaining with it. Not even giving us YSL Woody. Just up there like bland. You know what I mean?
YSL Woody really did set a standard.
That's what I'm saying. He set a standard, yo.
100%. Well, I will say his attorneys tried to cross the Wally guy who recorded these audios and basically say like, yo, ain't ASAP your friend? And he's like, yeah, but I'm friends with both of them. And he also said, well, did he ever tell you he shot him? He said, I never asked him that. And they're like, well, why wouldn't you ask him that if you're having these conversations? So that's how they tried to like soften it a bit, but I don't think it softened the blow at all.
You got some more court stuff?
I do.
T.I. and Tiny.
Well, can we put a moral of the story on that ASAP story?
What is it?
Stay away from niggas. That's all I got.
Yeah, no, you're right. Stay away.
Well, T.I. and Tiny, they are going to be getting some money. Remember, T.I. was up here talking about that $71 million that he got, and that was the big thing. They're not technically getting they're not getting the $71 million. They're going to actually be receiving $53 million in punitive damages from the toy maker who copied the LOL girls, the LOL surprise OMG dolls. Now, what happened was about a month or so ago, a judge went back in and was like, I'm not really for sure about how well you guys are proving the intent behind them copying the dolls, so I might change this number. When the judge said that, what was on the line was they might only get $17 million. And then the judge said, but hold on, give me a second to think about this and kind of look into it more. So now it has been finalized. The verdict has come in. They're going to get the $53 million.
Dropping the clues bombs for the Harrises. The first number was what, 70-something million?
71. It was the 53 plus some other stuff.
Now, when I first heard that number, T.I. retired. He said he wasn't going to do no performances or anything like that. I was like, damn, that's messed up. And then when the 17 number came, I was like, okay, T.I. gonna still be on that stage. We'll probably get a PSC album. So I was kind of looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Now he back at what?
Now he back at 53.
Yeah, we done seen our last T.I. show. All you getting is T.I. comedy from here on out.
He working on a special too, yo. So,
might get the PSC album since some features probably already done.
Yeah, because he still got split with the girls too. When he was up here, he talked about that. Like he's gonna make sure that they get what they need to get. But yeah, I mean, 8:59 now. I think can we go into the last one or no?
Go ahead, why not?
Biden. So speaking of getting some money, Biden just signed with CAA, which is a huge talent agency, creative artist agency. They also represent Barack Obama, Michelle Obama. This was announced on Monday.
We don't care. We ain't buying nothing Biden selling.
Yo, when I saw this, I'm like, I know politicians do this normally.
But what is he doing?
So normally this means he's about to do a book deal. He might do some speaking stuff, maybe a little Netflix.
Everything he can't do.
We don't care.
Everything that he can't do. Supposedly.
He shouldn't do. You was falling over.
Yeah, he supposedly can't do it.
They should make Biden read his own book.
No. Well,
make him.
You left us like this and now you gonna sign the CAA?
We'll never get it. I can care less.
I didn't appreciate this at all.
Not buying nothing that man said.
Biden should have went out way more quiet than this. Like, I don't like this.
Okay.
Well, thank you, Lauren.
You're welcome.
Now, when we come back, we got the People's Choice mix with DJ Envy. I would tell y'all to call in and request what you want to hear, but that would just be a complete lie. We haven't taken requests in 14 years. Why would we start now?
Throw it back. Oh, no, that's on a Friday.
It's on a Friday, exactly.
Nah,
It's the same generic stereotype, generic stuff every 9 o'clock. Throw it back.
Don't you feel like that's gay, though? We throw it back on a Friday. Why did he say that? Y'all been saying that for 14 years.
He don't mind it.
He don't mind it. No, y'all been saying that for 14 years. We throw it back on a Friday.
That's because he don't mind it.
And get it off your chest. That's a little. That's different too. If you think about it, get it off your
Lauren,
chest.
your Bob missing a B.
Oh my God! Now she got an
It's the Breakfast Club.
You got an eye?
You're checking out the Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. It's Black History Month, so what we doing today?
That's right. My guy B. every day during Black History Month, he puts out a podcast called I Didn't Know, Maybe You Didn't Either on the Black Effect iHeartRadio podcast network. And today he's going to talk to you about sayings. Yes, America was built on sayings, but some of them don't exactly hold up under pressure. So in today's episode of I Didn't Know, Maybe You Didn't Either, B-Dot's going to break down the catchy phrases that shaped our history with humor and hard truth. Check it out.
I didn't know, maybe you didn't either. I didn't know, I didn't know, I didn't know.
What you need to do is pull yourself up by your bootstraps. That's like the national anthem of personal responsibility in America, ain't it? But here's the thing. It's not even practical. Like, who came up with that? You ever tried to pull yourself up by your bootstraps? Physics won't even let you. You're just standing there yanking on leather straps in the position that the sisters had Andy Dufresne in Shawshank Redemption. If you've never seen the movie, you won't get the reference. Moving right along. My point is, due to gravity, it is not even possible to pull yourself up by your bootstraps. Another saying in America, the American dream. Oh, we sold that one hard. If you work hard and stay focused, you'll be successful, right? It sounds good, but they never talk about that fine print that's on the American dream that says, unless someone decides that they don't like your success. For example, Jack Holly. My man Jack was living out his dream. Owned businesses, land, part of a bank. He was basically the Oprah of Slocum, Texas. But then 1910 rolls around, and instead of being celebrated, a white mob rolls in and says, nah, you've been having too much success, Negro. And they destroy everything. One of his sons, killed. His businesses, gone. Generational wealth, torched. And yet, somehow, the same folks who did all that are the ones still walking around today saying, why can't y'all pull yourselves up by your bootstraps? Well, listen, Karen, we tried. Y'all stole the boots, the straps, and then burnt down the shop. Another saying that we love in America, history repeats itself. Oh, America lives by this one. Because Slocum wasn't the only time this happened. Tulsa's Black Wall Street, same thing. Rosewood, same thing. Look, anytime a black community got a little too successful, somebody showed up with some matches and some insecurity. Oh, and one more saying. United we stand, divided we fall. Right, coming from a country that's been divided since day one. That saying should also come with a disclaimer. Terms and conditions apply. Side effects include systemic racism and selective memory. So while we remember these sayings, let's not forget these slangs. of families like Jack Holly and massacres like Rosewood and Tulsa. And we know America loves its sayings, but maybe it's time for some new ones. How about if you see someone thriving, let them keep surviving? How about that? Or here's a good one. Stop burning up other people's shit. If you got some new sayings we should add in 2025, hit me up on my social media at B.TV. That's BDAHT TV. Okay, bye.
So make sure you check out I Didn't Know, Maybe You Didn't Either on the Black Effect iHeartRadio podcast network, available everywhere you listen to podcasts.
All right. Well, when we come back, we got the positive note, so don't move. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Now, what are you doing for Valentine's Day? You got a dinner, a gala you going to, right?
Yes,
or doing?
It's a dinner/gala. It will be live music. It's going to be catered. You know, it's a champagne dinner, right? And it's called Quantum of Love Bond, right? So I hooked up with these Nigerians. They my folk or whatever. And it's going to be a nice...
Scam.
It's going to be a nice scam. It's crazy. Hopefully this will be their last scam. But it's like, anyway, no. So get your tickets, y'all. If you're single, you can come too. But this is like a coupled event. But singles will be there as well. The dress code is formal and it's black. You have to wear something black and formal. And me and Chris are the couple of the evening. And it's also going to be some other special guests as well. So make sure you get your tickets at FTKConnect.com. That's FTKKONNECT or 1-833-FTK line, or you can go to my Instagram and the link is in the bio to get the ticket. Sure.
See, that's a perfect event for Valentine's Day, because if you can't figure out what to do for Valentine's and you just want to do something different, do something like that.
Yeah.
I've never gone to an event on Valentine's Day ever.
Yeah.
Because people don't really be making Valentine's Day events like that.
Yeah.
So,
no, but this is the thing. Like you don't got to spend no mass amount of money, and I'm just about a ticket. But it's not really crazy though. But you get dressed up, you come, and like I said, it's live music. We're gonna have like games being played, and it's something great to do.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Okay.
Very
All
dope.
right. Well, definitely. And how can they get information to get tickets again?
Yep. 1-833-FTK line. So that's FTKLINE or FTKConnect.com, or the link is in my bio, y'all.
Okay. All right. Charlamagne, you got a positive note?
I do. The positive note is from the great Coretta Scott King. She once said, "Hate is too great a burden to bear. It injures the hater more than it injures the hated." Actually, Martin might have said that. But you know what? He probably got it from Coretta. He probably was stealing all Coretta bars, while we being honest.
Martin Lawrence?
Oh, my goodness.
Yes, Martin Lawrence, the King X. You never heard of him? He was funny, revolutionary, very strategic politically.
I'm sorry.
Amazing.
Okay.
Breakfast Club, bitches!
Y'all finished or y'all done?